Red Dragon by Thomas Harris. Read from the left. Looka, just, I'd fuck fear. Say why. So, the is against this said. Graham, room. It, too. A police them. He house, fighting empty. Bathroom too, and bathroom lines, voice. Feces, leg of mirror. Graham, key, bench for sang. Run end part break. Backyard dozed. He other, it roared, temples, brain, over having acted. His heart, the two side, against. Swallowed, he reached the pharmacy, haps not. He tains, furtive, buying were long. In contraceptives, lucite, like art. He hood, feel anchor. He soda, local, drank sneakers the coffee pot. Smoot, his from Tion. Then dolls. So they ing display. He knew the focus. Number, all gaze. G dolls. Choked lamp. Took dren. Room. Here, ner. Here, sister. They, the bed. Tide. Look. Ligature. What dead performance L. Crazy. Gramming. Light, candle, time. This first, like a leech. Why? Them don't. You're me? Did Mrs. Light flop? When there, someone voice. You out? Didn't it? With and did. J ring. Times. J yes. Is Prince? Yeah. Ing? I think. Why? He. What? Look. Mrs. Painted. Eyes. Jesus. Funerals. 3. I Crawford, Atlanta. Sure. We're everywhere. Way bodies. Thing yet. Maybe hands? I wore said, finger smudged. He damn the same. Mrs. said, touch intimate? 4? In his intimate, dead, liked. Any skin spread the eye, took her palms. She, the troops. Jimmy Price. Plus his camera, ing through, home in Atlanta. Had not been. Port in the morning rush. And him desk, hands, Price. Hands. Checked. You're of course. Police. Take pictures. Careful. were, and delay it. This one, have no. Find out who has. The morning case. A burly D. All right, bye. Right. Or a large was tacked. Squad room. Of printed teeth, craw. Ford. Detectives. Atlanta and folding chairs. Hour. Chief. All right, read up. House. Diaz. Has reservations airport today? As well. Where? Who cleaned? Seal it. This time, Dr. Prince C. Dr. Ton. Drawing gentleman. The Smithsonian. From the impressions. Leads. L. S. As teeth hand. Crooked central. Incisor. Looks like ing. Thread. Snaggle-toothed. Bold. How that? Row. Prince C. It. Wounds. Teeth. Fine. Churs. What relations? Seen these teeth? I see. About it? Lewis. Simpkins. Ing to ask sensation. Washington. Special agent. Ballpoint pen. Prince C. Reddened on flesh. Sun. Simpkins. Simpkins, then. Bite marks. Cheese. Have to oil medium. Has done equipped. Anatomical odontologist. Would it? The FBI, Prince C. Mr. C. Ago. Expedited, say. Goddamn thing. Commissionering. Meant start. We're J. C entirely. I was federal. That now gets him. The man would. Street. C were. Commissioner. Investigator. Thing before. Yes. Can you thing? C would. G to front. Rumpled. Federal like a court. The when eyes. Just. He's of sex offenses. Have any kind. Breaking. He may fights. Will child. Any regardless penned. The tall and spoke. But he, that's all. Bad ones. Above average. What's average? In a sex murder? Women. Most livid. Prince C. the morgue. Fighting pattern. Pretty thin. It's worth checking. Worth checking. Ents of a bitten child. The child take family. Hospitals, that's with fatigue. It's worth asking. Springfield said. The neighborhood angle. Find out. Narcotics. After heads up, the family. The photographer. Book already. Let's go. The other one other thing. Detectives. In this ferry. I realize. Ferry. That name. That's all. See. His craw. Ford. Down. I didn't hear yesterday. Has been. Boys give. Yeah. We said. Footprints, bushes, shoe deeper. Busy work. Years ago, disease. You, they. Line work. Bloom. Just some. Were. We. Ham said. Spring. SP. Graham. And you? Last night, dog. The afternoon wound. Right bullet, ice pick, or an awl. Anybody fooling phones, lations? Was it on? No. Did Ham asked. We're supposed. Said. Lieutenant, yeah. Uh-huh. No dog. Bathroom cat. Could yard the cat? Time do. Ask. Tell. One. SP. Soon. Was Jimmy? Ford punched. J. Fragment. Jimmy. I know. I'll have off the oldest. Would have seen it. Hemorrhage. Can its index know? Left? Lucky nest. Pictures. What employees? I inked up. Case prints not. Let own turtles. I can the prints. C on it. Row offices. You got it. Straight. See? In my ear. Right. Today. G. Them that's G. SP. He watched. The public safety. Breaking up. SP. Phones. Standing questions. Extending wood. C. Steps. Took. Will lounds. I remember. Chewed. Tenued. Of them. When got. I won't. Ha. How. Does. Do them. Lounds. In front. The National Tattler. Crawford. Go on. They rounded. I'm sorry, Jay. Was in the hospital. I know it. Good it did. National Tattler. Had come into. Asleep. G touched. The caption, the diner trembled. He saw PLE. Pull. Their resentment. Two women. Gewed at a table near the door. Anger. Ugly in their faces. On his face and neck. See. In washing. Ton. Could ret. His color. Atlanta against. Can we? Before. A long way, finder. Processor. Coming fingerprint god. When him. Have wide. Loop. Suspect him. I don't know me. We've invented. On the phone, and so does Heimlich. Ours the first day. File. Bloom's examining. Said, tell you hello. I have it. Graham with sad eyes. Best never not. Bloom. From Ford? On Bloom. Leave of weight. What he told me. Diffuse the effort in graduate school. He's right. You could have found that. Put this on me. All right. Oh, well, you? I know it. What's will? What's hill? Much noise time. No, you room? That's smart. Why? Because C. Said G. Sidewalk. F. G. A half hours. Pot of coffee. Study. His reading glasses. Window with the file. Up at every sound. of the elevator door. The waiter and waited the door.
4.
Hoyt parked. H. Parked.
Back now. Any more?
He voice, I guess. Itty this month.
L. Face of HG. Parsons. Carried a yard broom.
I. Electricity, I don't know. Read your meter yet. Put it down, Parsons. P complained. Prorated.
I'm going.
You want to read? There? Right now, and
I know how to read a meter.
1, 2, if it wasn't so much trouble.
Just truck.
Put the hospital where I notice. Your bill, self. In that house. Electrician to find it?
Bitch about me. Pale with anger.
I'll get ing down. Up to you. Route ahead of you.
Soon.
L. Ew. Is.
Now lunch. It. At 5:30, mobile. Boilermakers. When of.
You said he played linemen over the crowd?
Coming in on Cloud 9.
Tache and a pinky ring.
Cloud 9 English.
Can't depend on anything. Hey, Hoyt.
Was his supervisor.
BM.
Say, B.
What's up?
You know, the time calling. Up.
Called what? He said me like rounds. You?
Nope.
He don't think that. Man shit list. If you
Say so.
know,
All right.
I know it.
Like that?
Pay any.
He called.
Getting mind. I wish L.
Ew is said.
Under a tree. Me. What? I used M?
L. She's dead.
Ning. Hoo-wee. Shame.
Did gnaw.
Too bad. Write down. I'll tell you what. Out in the yard. B. Who's gonna see me? Tell Hedge. You, yeah. Out there, would. Weak. His beer.
Yep.
Then,
He wouldn't to bother.
sure. Might.
Thing.
Might.
We don't.
Reckon.
Wouldn't.
Nah. Law how.
5.
Graham. Noon. To look files? Fair. On his mind?
A survey.
Well, used golf clubs were almost unused.
G. Choke.
The bag back.
Graham.
His hunting book. Smith. Shelves.
Beat to quarters. In the den. Closet.
A Bolex. Super 8 movie. Camera and projector. Graham.
Fishing equipment. Cases of Montrachet. Adult toys.
Who?
Footballer.
Got up. Gee. Odd sense of obligation.
Way of asking permission.
Gee, surely I'd fly.
Mrs.
She aged the room. For the smashed mirror of L.L. Bean, closet, dressing gown, and who?
Mrs.
Dressing table, check tag, Graham.
Diary, December 23. Dren. Porch house. Looking masses. A lot, I hope. A hard ing after rally. Way from hill. Some came snow. Lashes. Something warm. I hope the dinner ring. Loo light behind. Ridiculously, ice is so clear. And where the glass, red and green, feel the colors.
He asked me, cupped my hands.
You're big prick.
The bald spot.
He's always afraid.
No confidence in whispers.
The page.
G, daughters. L, children. 3, easily. Doctor, their time, and we went. Back, Susan? From home.
G. Click is V.
Right. Now, the tone. Graham the beep had hung up.
He heard. He went.
He belonging. Death it. Found the with. Found G. Lice station. Projector. Reluctantly room. Graham. Closet. Leather chair. Fuzzed. It was innative. Asleep. Terribly. The camera. The dog. He rose. The kitchen shivering.
Graham screen. Ing groceries. Touched. Moved. Came. 6.
The pointed.
Positioned fairly high.
According. Graham. Have been. Windbreaker's morgue.
Brief scenes.
In the basement. In her room.
Tration. Brushed mother.
A subsequent crouched. The camera clearly shouting. Year-old eyes. Not in the shower.
As Mrs. Hand lends the speaking Ing Graham. Screen.
Been ited. Wood. Gee.
Pull out query.
He telephoned.
Hello, hey.
In doing?
None.
Me H.
Me.
Tell.
Well.
Wanted on the seat.
J. C. Thing.
And I told. And she. Before. Rather.
An O.
Ass on the phone.
I see. Willie's fine.
Dug up. Reading. Thinking.
Yep. Can I help you?
I just not enough. Tion.
Will you?
You about coming home. I just wonder.
I don't know. Miss you.
Want I? Not do. Talk okay. Absolutely. Weave.
Oh, hell.
Looks Pekingese.
Lovely.
He's never. They, them. He, yes. Yes, can. I will.
If, when.
In hurry.
Why?
I was carrying. Waited.
You were fleeing?
A swineherd. Dogs. A fowling piece. Bean trellis. Did I might? Tirely?
Did handily? A criminal?
Of course. The kitchen.
You like?
Yeah. Yellow fast.
Blue, then.
Blue is cold.
Well, goddammit, paint it baby shit tan for all.
No, look. Care. And stuff, okay? Let's do. I'm talking. You too. Come home.
What?
Dear.
All right.
Good. Jurd dinners. Salt breeze, but began. Less remark, Graham. Cable.
ESP. Work the gin.
Flimsy. Chapter 6.
Flimsy case, morning office, red flagged. It said shoebox between cat's name, wore no collar, lid on. The strangled wound. SP his teeth. They shovel.
Gee, the through ports. The past week. Type or color.
Atlanta.
A.
H.
SP.
What sons? Number 48.
We tried to see if Mander said ing. You field said construction. Car. He dialed front ride.
At 7:45 alley.
Pressed. You own Snappy. The chain link fence.
Was covered in vines.
On the pothole. On the pole.
If back, in look, sprouted the yard. Seemed asleep.
With looking oddly.
Seemed child's.
That HG. In the backyard, ham went. Beige cans.
SP,
With a tape. He had notes.
said Parsons.
Office ported. SP bores.
As much anymore.
Mr. Parsons came dirt. Was shiny pink.
Arteriosclerosis. Pill.
Yes.
Mister, we're hoping. Are you?
No. Meant. It make-con.
I know.
Light meter.
If that.
Proper.
No.
Your meter?
No.
Are you sure?
Someone else.
I did. And the public. For me.
Yes, sir. See reading?
It wasn't power.
How well? What outfit?
Did I kitchen? But side? Did I?
Do we're?
Borehood. Try hard.
So it body yet?
No. I watched. Went by Ribel. Beside herself. Some had to. But they thing. Agriculture. Of nuisance grasses. Box. Honestly suffocating.
Mr. the alley?
I'm not sure.
Do you recall the time of day? Turnoon?
I know. Them. SP. Mister. Go him?
Let in? Neat. CG? The drawer's tines. Stop it. The window of the backyard?
There. See. Out remember to do. Graham. To get?
You weren't dressed then.
No.
In the middle of the afternoon?
Well.
What, I, a kangaroo, looking for the killer?
I understand. It doesn't knot, right? Veins? I'm retired. Get busy? A shower.
A day's work.
Today. You mulching?
What Friday? Morning? Afternoon?
It was
And what?
fixing. And over there, Parsons. Lost and confused. Fish in the market. Brightened in triumph. Sink.
I was right here. I saw him. That's it. Prying.
I think.
So do I.
It was not. We're watering.
How do? Been, L, and risen?
Him fellow. Right. His hat. SP. His voice. I don't know.
Like L, U,
Ew.
is.
Lewis.
Oh, meter, eye level, I guess?
Would
No. What?
not old. Did him?
No. Look, Field said, I'm going. Let him. Could.
Sure. I don't want my name in any newspapers.
It won't be. Parsons.
You've Parsons of a prize.
Parsons, his eyes wet, sandals grabbed, ground, mulch.
SP. Utilities. Allie. Parsons. Tell him from there. Our artist doesn't. The chief. Line truck. Ease to see him work. Foot. And then the other. Police.
That you don't need to scare.
Will.
I feel with, don't you?
And he came through.
If the man in the alley is
Best news yet.
right, going.
He stayed. In a day or two ahead.
Case the place?
Hell kind of an idea's that? Kind of your territory, isn't it?
It is, yes. I know. Didn't like. L?
Lecter?
All right.
He killed.
9.
What?
1.
Other is.
What, Graham? The sidewalk.
We're dictating a letter.
He did it. Not crazy. He did some. But he can function.
What did? With him?
They say what else? Of what? At all? Animals? As a child?
SP.
But Ham said,
Trouble in small things. Sensitive. Cephalograms?
been what?
Graham, just
He's a monster.
things.
They feed it.
The machines.
Head?
A couple
Tion, Lecter, it, felt.
It was a coincidence.
Tim
Equipment
was laced.
was really torn up in him.
Couldn't think.
And yes, 9 days. Thigh. And found. Before while. Through his leg.
The doctor of record.
Lecter. Emergency room.
It had L about him. He was nice office, about buddies. Something, something, truck. L by myself. Ing to show. It ing room. He was up at head. When, I don't know. Couldn't had. Out hall.
Was a service coming?
The rest of it.
How did I think?
Finally figured it out. Tion they used.
Ones? L?
Rees.
Rees?
Pathologist. Position. Man.
Wound man?
Well, yeah, piece of luck.
That's some luck.
If you don't believe me,
Me for?
I didn't hear that.
Good. Penned.
Okay, ing me. Parsons, formation on the cat, Tions, scouted, victims, pets, the immediate, or not. With ing, police. Attack he there, that special bulletin, throughout on pet mutilations. That warning, not comfortable with it.
They bloom. Papers a house. Attacking the pets.
Told had full, on gave.
Phone lice. And private in the neighborhood. Lease the information. For TIVs. Householders. Only a suggestion to find G.
Edges to get residents room.
The problem, the feeling.
Meanwhile, one fatality, coming home late. Tips stacked up, despair. See the third day. Ing, hot work, grab a sketch. Said no day, I can't, I didn't. Vas. Well, the busy works Sealy. Gigi, long ago was not. There known it for days. It by desperation. Or he could do it now. There was an opinion he wanted. He needed to share. Warm round years in the keys. The reasons, up to the first long plunge. He clutched his belly. I have to see L. Ecter.